Hello and welcome to my channel. My name is Venitia and this is your timeless reading for the day. As per usual, I'm going to use several decks that you can, I suppose, see on my table. So I will use tarot and oracles to clarify the energies, and I'm always shuffling the deck, this one, in order to see what is the topic of the day. So this reading is meant to find you whenever you're ready to hear about it. So I'm going to give it a good shuffle, and please remember, take what resonates and drop the rest that don't. If it doesn't resonate 100%, that is okay. So make yourself at ease, and we are going to see what is the topic of the day, what you need to hear as message from spirits, okay, for your highest goods. And if it resonates, please leave a comment, like, share, subscribe. This will help my small channel quite a bit, and your efforts is, seen, and I value that a lot. It goes straight to my heart. Oh, there is one here. Come back up again. Okay, this is abundance. Okay, it didn't really want it to come up, though. There could be some troubles. I had to pull it out, and you could work your way towards abundance, but I sense that there is quite a few troubles here. You might not be there quite yet. You are working on it, but you really have to pull abundance, by the color, as we say, where I live. So let's see now some more information about that. Let's see. So abundance, it is there, but you could work on something here in order to get it. Okay, I see sadness. So you could be quite exhausted, tired, because you feel that you should already have had abundance because you have been putting so much efforts into it, and you are feeling sad because it should be there, okay, and you feel like access denied for some reason. And this is the caring energy. So it says caring woman, but please reverse the energy if need be, as this is a timeless reading. So if you're a male person, well, just a caring man, okay. You've been putting all the efforts into getting your abundance, the time, the energy, but it is not quite there yet. You are working on it. So I'm going to take my tarot. We are going to clarify the energies here, but it seems like it has been a tough grind for you, and you could be fighting off your way out of scarcity, and it is it's not an easy way out for some of you, but you definitely have been putting some efforts into it, as we see the strength card. So you've been rolling up your sleeve. You've got the death card, so you are working towards transformation, evolution. So you are definitely not sitting on something here. You're up and going, even though you're exhausted, but you feel like I'm going through hell, but I'm not out of hell, so I keep walking. I put all the efforts into it, and I take everything that it takes. I do everything that it takes in order to get out of my difficult situation. And we have the devil, which represents the difficulties, maybe the mindset that you have. We've got temperance. So there is a shift here in your mindset, a healing energy around what is finance. So if in your family everyone is considering that being wealthy is wrong, there could be some mind shift energies here. You are working on that because you feel like, no, I deserve now to access to wealth. It's like you have all the numbers, all the letters, but it's like a code, and you are not cracking it open yet, okay. It's access denied. So the magician is typically the manifester, okay, the manifesting energy. You have all the tools here to build your wealth. So we've got the tower. So yes, it could have been a lot of things that you had to address here. It's difficult times, sometimes many bills coming in, how to best manage your finance. We've got the sun. So this is very good because you've got a small wall on the sun card and a big one on the tower. And we've got again temperance. So temperance represents here the healing energy, the time, the efforts. It's also a sign that yes, your abundance abundance is coming. You are building it brick by brick, as we can see in the sun. You've got all the tools in order to manifest wealth. And there could be some challenges around the way, as you know, the tower is showing us, but it's like you are, you know, a little bit tired because you feel like you're building a cathedral and you're not quite equipped. You know, you only have small tools, but every effort is going into the right place, but you feel like you should already have been there. So I'm going to see what you are heading towards now, and we are going to unravel that bit by bit. So clarifying energies around finance, around wealth, around abundance. Well, this is very clear. This is the winning, the reward. You've got the paper, you've got the laurels, you've got the gold coins. So it's going to come up. Okay, that is your goal. Now, you are going to access that wealth. There is also a sense of knowledge, like you are learning how to use your tool the right way in order to access now wealth in your life. Okay, and I sense that there were lots of troubles, but now it's going into the right place. There is rebirth. So you've got that egg, which represent the new life, the new potential. We've got the end of a situation. So I sense that for some of you, you are changing direction in quite a big way. This is the end of waiting. The egg is about to crack open. As I said, it's like a code. You need the right letters and you need the right numbers in order to crack it open. So there is some timing here. There are choices that you are making currently in order to go in the right direction. There is some learning energies as well that I am sensing, like you are learning new skill or learning how to use your potential for your highest good. So take the time here. There are choices at stake. There is a lot at stake. And the egg, you see with the tower, it's going to crack open. But you need some more time. If you crack this egg, which represents the new life, too soon, it won't be able to live. So you need some more time here. This is divine timing, divine knowledge. Trust the process. It is on the way. Things are getting into place. This is the nurturing card. Okay, with water. You need some water. The same way a baby inside the belly needs to be in the water inside of the belly in order to come to the world. You are nourishing your baby here. You are in the healing waters. It's also changing your mindset. You know, it's not just cracking that egg open. You have to nurture those things. So you are fighting some ideas also about wealth. There is that sort of lie that is going on. Maybe you were told you are not worthy, you won't be able to do it, and this has been derailing some of your plans that are related to those reward, to those wealthy plans that you had, maybe the studies that you have been going through. Wisdom and forgiveness. You are forgiving yourself for trusting that for a while. This is also part of the process. Now you are so much wiser. You are learning. You are changing your mindset. You are accepting that you are a valuable person, that you can access success. You are putting those bad energies, you know, to rest, and you are concentrating now on that new life and the right choices that you have to do in order to go inside of the right direction. This is a very important moment in your life. There are lots of choices that you are doing currently, and there might be some delay, some timing, but it's on the right way. See, we have the destiny card. So this is the wheel of fortune. So this is a karmic cycle in your life that you are going through. The wheel is going to turn into the right direction. Of course, you have to give it a little bit of nudge. You have to work on it. Again, we have the seed, which represent time. So everything that you are symbolically planting now into the soil is going to grow. You have to nurture that energy. You have to learn how to use your potential. We've got transformation. The seed is going to transform itself into a plant, into a tree. All the plants that you have now are going to bear fruits. And the first sign will be in changes in material world. And we've got the prosperity card. That person looking, a beautiful garden, full of opulence, full of wealth. This is like look, I built this on my own. I've been working on my wealth. This is something that I built for myself, for my legacy, for my family, for my security. So it is all in the works. You might have been delayed. Could have been that someone has been playing with your energy. It could have been all the thoughts that were planted in your mind, like you were not valuable, you were not worthy. But now you are changing all that. You are working on your mindset, and this is very important, of course, because you are going to harness your potential in a way that is unmatchable. The magician represents someone who creates his own destiny. Okay, so treat yourself and respect your mind here. Don't listen to those voices who were telling you you'll never make it. We've got that eagle of protection, so this is support. Your mind is also your best support system. This is recognition. This is like raining all over the world. Okay, so there is some kind of wealth or celebrity status here. Maybe not like star celebrity, but being renowned, in your career. This is also something that is making your heart beat. This is fulfillment. Okay, there is harmony. There is a passion for that brand new, adventure, and you will receive your reward. It's like the universe is saying, keep working on this direction, and the universe is going to give you a gift of recognition. So I think that you are investing here into your passion. Okay, you are investing, you're listening to the messages, like you might have heard it like kind of beep on my phone. You are receiving messages from the universe that yes, you are on the right way. So keep going, and this is not for nothing, all these efforts. Changes are going to come up. You might have felt like the sun was not shining on your project, like you were living in darkness and you were going through it, but you are accessing now peace. Okay, peace and wisdom. So there's a lot here that you have to, and we have the blue card. So this is the best card of the deck. Okay, this is like yes, the big yes. You're going to feel at peace, and there is also a lot of wisdom that you are learning and ready to share in this blue card. As I said, the best card in the deck is representing wealth, but also the feeling of recognition and the happiness that surrounds it. So it's not just material, it's about the people around you, and also honoring your truth. This is the faithfulness card. This is being true to your value, being faithful to what you believe in. It's accessing success in your own term, and you working on that mindset is going to be making you feel so more secure in itself. So I'm going to take one card of these Healing Angel deck. Usually I was going to say usually they don't flip out of the deck, but this one just flew out of the deck, I meant. And this is peaceful prosperity. So again, you have that wealth, you have that abundance that is shining on you. There is a healing energy. You are being protected, maybe by your ancestor on the other side. There is faith, recognition, transformation at work, and that deep radiating energy here. Okay, peaceful abundance. So you've got all the tools now to build that abundance for you and your family. Okay, it's like being in a healthy place, and we've got that burning heart at the back of the deck. So yes, something that makes your heart beat, something very strong, something you feel that this is your mission for life. So this is a very beautiful message, and I hope it resonates for you. And please comment, like, share, subscribe what your passion is, and if you are feeling related to this message. I hope this finds you the right time, maybe in a place where you're feeling kind of, you know, sad, dark, whatever, and now that this is going to give the little boost, the little nudge from the universe that says yes, you're on the right track and you're working on your abundance. Okay, well, I'm going to show you something on the screen. It's a little old, okay, in ceramic, I think you say that. Well, I'm showing you this because there are a lot of scammers out there. They keep the audio, they change the visuals. So if you have not seen the little hole in my hands, well, this was a stolen video. Other than that, it's my video. Okay, so thank you for listening. I wish you all the best. Thank you for listening, and I'll see you tomorrow with another timeless reading. Thank you so much.